management. It's about eliminating the concept of waste. So this is a flip-flop, for example, and this is biodegradable. There are 40 million flip-flops going into the oceans every year. Who wants to work with me to have a company in Tunisia to making biodegradable flip-flops? Then you can export it, and it's a different product. We can work together and make a difference. Who wants to work with me? Look, in this country, it can be proud, like no other country. Under difficult circumstances, you made a peaceful revolution, and you have freedom for people. You now use the freedom for innovation, not for complaining, but for really making things differently. And I can offer you, there is no problem for a visa to come to work with me as a scientist. So I would like to have 2 people from Tunisia coming to work with me on innovation. I can show you things here. These are the carpets when you make them as a service, and you sell only. If the government just would say, we will, when we buy carpets, we will only buy the use of the carpet, and we will exclude them from waste management. Because why should we make waste management? If you would, the third thing, if you would work with me on diapers, and the government would say, we want to have only biodegradable diapers, then you would make a difference. Otherwise we are talking and talking and talking, but not doing things. And there is so much quality of work. The only promise which I need is from the 2 scientists I offer to come, and we can work with the Heinrich Boll Foundation. I'm here because I admire this country. I admire how you connect all different types of cultures and how friendly you are. But it's now time to do things, because when young people are unemployed, when they feel insecure, they become angry and they give up democracy because then they think it's a luxury thing. No, it's not. So I would like you to invite, the only promise which you need to make is you go back to Tunisia after you finished your research work, because it needs to be here. And you can use now all this blame and shame as an innovation opportunity. I have a lot of samples here. Why don't you say, look, in 2020, all the toothbrushes, you can see them in the expo, will be biodegradable. Why should you do waste management of it? Yeah, nobody should. Do you want to do recycling of toothbrushes? Yeah. Do you want to have my toothbrush? No, they need to be designed to be compostable. And this country can do this. You can do this by public purchasing. You can do this by government. Here is Monika Griefan. She has been a leading politician in Germany for more than 20 years. And the first thing is what she started to take out toxic plastics. You can immediately say, we don't want to see PVC as a plastic material here anymore. Why should we do waste management for PVC when it's a wrong material from the beginning? Because all the PET recycling is always primitive when you have PET and PVC is the same, because then it's the same density. You cannot separate it anymore. So PVC is only 3% of the packaging, but you can make a difference by taking it out. The government can take out problematic pigments and additives and heavy metals. So there is enough to do. But the first thing is, don't talk about ecology, not about environment, because under stress people forget about ecology and environment. Talk about innovation, about quality, talk about business. And I can show you 5, 6 examples here how we can do business. Here is a leather, for example, which is perfectly compostable. Work with me. This country is proud of the olive trees. We can do leather tanning with the leaves of the olive trees, and it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's compostable. So it needs to be designed for that purpose. Otherwise, I'm just an alibi here. And why do I come here when we only want to complain and show how difficult it is? We now can act, we can make things differently. And you have highly qualified people, you have motivated people, you have smart people. And now let's make a difference and really reinvent our industrial society. If you would say, diapers, in 2020 there will be only compostable diapers on the market, then we can work together. Who wants to work with me on a company who makes diapers which are designed that you can compost, you can make soil with it, and you can work with Sekem University in Egypt. They show how you can make desert into agricultural land. But it would need the diapers as an organic material. This is why I talked about soil erosion. Yeah. this country is a hotspot of soil erosion. We need to rebuild topsoil, and therefore we need organic material. We need compost. We need all our material flows to go back. And then we make a difference. So I want to work with you to make a difference, not just talking about it.
Thank you so much.